Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends to go over Dark Elhain and if she's viable for you in 3s, 12s Arena, and if you'd like to use her. This is Platinum Arena against a lot of, we're looking for Tormins, right? We've got Rotos thrown in there as well. Anybody that can freeze us. And we're only going to have her skills up for this one round. Just this one round. Look at it here. We want to talk about lethal winners. So she does the lethal when anybody on the team gets frozen. She fills her turn meter by 25% and she gets to do Death's Magistry skill whenever this champion or ally receives a freeze debuff. That means she places the 50, it's the skill up there at the top, places a 50% increase attack and then attacks everybody AoE on the enemy team and can place a slow speed. It's on a 3-turn cooldown. It hits very hard. When that passive activates it, it does not put it on cooldown. So when she gets ready to take a turn, she can do it again. Very, very good. Veins of Ice on the top right is amazing, right? Instantly removes any freeze from herself. Only from herself, but after that, puts buffs on her. 3 different buffs on her to increase her crit rate, increase her critical damage, which will increase our damage overall, and put a strengthen on her to ignore 15% of the damage she takes. But I have immunity artifacts on her, as you see, because what will happen is she will get refrozen by Tormin right after she places these on. And they told me they were going to fix it and put block immunity on her. They told me it was going to be put in the game already, but it's not. So I've got her immunity artifacts. It works. It works for what we've got to do. We've got a Gorgo coming up. Again, we're going to remove these skills right after this match. You'll get to see everything. So we've got a Gorgo here that's going to come in, freeze our team. She's going to get a chance to do her move, AoE move right away. Again, it hits hard, right? It hits very good for an epic champion. We get that. I think it's because we get the increase attack, right? We get that increase attack. She's waiting to do it, actually. Okay, there we go. So she's doing it there. Boom. Knocks out a few. That's good. Arbiter's still there to revive people. Unfortunately, she got a counterattack from her passives. That was pretty cool. And then now since she got that turn meter increase, she's going to take a turn soon. Much faster. AoE again and took everybody back out. Can be a lot of fun. So keep in mind, if you have this champion leveled up, if you want to play this champion, but if you're not going to have her in immunity artifacts, and if they're never going to balance champions and make Arena better since they want us to focus on Arena, then you're going to be in a hard spot with her trying to use her against Tormin without an immunity set on. Now you're going to see here Foley's the same way, right? Foley, when he gets frozen, he gets a 50% increased turn meter, which will refreeze him by Tormin over again because they don't balance champions. So also, if she gets a turn like this, right, she gets a turn to do an AoE move. If she does too much damage to Rotos, Rotos will do his A3 when he comes in. If you do like 40% damage to him, somewhere around there, if you don't do that much damage to him, he'll only come in and do his A2 because you know his passive makes it so he takes a turn immediately. And if the AI wasn't bad, but look at this. We got a chance to go right away. We took off all these buffs. Then we got a chance to go even faster, right? So we jumped ahead of everybody else. We're doing the AoE again. We did it the first time because of her passive. We got the 50% increased turn meter, which Arbiter gave us anyways, but still, she was frozen. Arbiter was frozen. We got it. We put it on there, and now Foley comes in. Now, if for some reason Foley jumped forward with that 50% increased turn meter and did not get frozen like he does sometimes, then it's good. We knocked off all those shields. We wouldn't have had to rely on Madam to remove everything, and Foley would have done 2 hits to Rotos and killed him. All right, let's look at this one right here. So we're coming in here. Again, she's not great against Rotos. So if you're doing 12s Arena, if you're doing, gold 4 or whatever else, and you're not fighting against a Rotos, but you are fighting against a Tormin, she is great. If you have her in immunity artifacts. If you don't, she's going to do this right here. She would have buffed up. She's going to freeze herself again, and then she's just going to sit there. She's going to sit there, and you're going to see Foley do it in just a minute. Watch. Well, Foley should have done 2 hits. We hit auto. Foley should have done 2 hits on Rotos right there. I have a choice now to revive 2 people or hit Rotos, try to knock down his turn meter, put a weaken on, and then hit him again. I chose poorly. Poorly in that instance. So there we are with a defeat by the man Rotos, right? All right, we're going to go and find some more with Tormin in here to, again, see whether you want to play her or not. Is she an epic option for you to play in 3s, 12s Arena, right? We'll see. There she goes again, right? We got somebody frozen. Great. We didn't do enough damage. We didn't do enough damage to Rotos for him to activate the A3. Instead, he did his A2. Great. We're still alive. And you see, our Foley got frozen. He got the 50% turn meter increase. He popped out of it. Did not get refrozen, so he went ahead of our Madam. Which was fine because we'd already knocked him down a little bit with our Dark Elhain. She got him, so we can move on. There's going to be, you see a lot of Blender teams in here, right? A lot of Blender teams, so I just wanted to do a little bonus feature here. Guys, don't ever be afraid of Blender teams. If you're fighting them in 12s Arena, 3s Arena, go ahead and have your 2, if you have them, 2 Skull Crowns, very, very slow, right? That's it. And then bring in somebody that's going to live. Somebody that's going to die and put on a block damage or a block unkillable buff or something like that. That's all you need to do, and they need to be very slow as well. Everybody on here is the slow. There's like no speed gear on these people whatsoever. This is the easiest way. If you ever see a blender team in anything that you fight, you can beat them. Super easy. Boom, boom. We're going to counterattack with at least one. Great. Now we're going to be able to do their A2s, boom, because I have frenzy artifacts on them, right? Whenever they take damage, they get a turn meter increase, they get a chance to go right away, and then this guy will always be alive because when he dies, he comes back to life with a block, debuffs, whatever, block damage, and then he does his A2 and kills her. Easy days. Okay, here we are again with the same team we were talking about earlier. We've got Dark Elhain, we've got Foley in here to help us out. Foley got frozen, popped out of it. Our Dark L took advantage of that, right? Where their passive did too much damage to Rotos. Rotos is coming in to kill the whole family. You know how it is. But luckily, we have Foley left over. Rotos is low. 2 hits on Rotos and the hits on the rest. And we got it. We got it there. But I'm sure in 12's arena, you're going to fight a lot of teams that have Rotos on one of the 4. And that they have Tormin on the other one. I don't know if I've been saying Tormin the whole time. I feel like I've been saying Foley or something else. They have Tormin on the other team. We're looking to fight Tormin the whole time with Dark Elhain, right? That's the whole purpose. Fight Tormin with Dark Elhain and get a win. But you got to have her in immunity artifacts until they do something with her to make her better. To make her work how she's supposed to work. Just like this right here. This is what will happen to her. Right there, that is exactly what will happen to her. She will, her passive will activate. She'll get the buffs just like Foley got a turn meter increase. And you will instantly get refrozen after popping out of the freeze. So we did it. We did too much damage again. There's a lot of heavy hitters over here. We got a lot of revivers over there actually is what we've got. So we got to make sure good. We were able to do that. We dropped everything. It's okay. What can we do here? What can we do? We can't get 2 hits. Oh, no, he froze. That was a bad move. Okay. Okay. I don't think we're going to pull this one off. We got frozen again. Again, I don't even know how we got frozen that time, honestly. He just keeps getting refrozen. Foley popped out, got refrozen. We need and the thing is with Foley, like if you put immunity artifacts and he's never going to take advantage of his passive until way later on in the round, and then it's not going to do you any good. Everybody's going to be dead, everything's going to be done. So at least then he will be in line with your team if you want to set it up in a certain sequence, right? At least then he'll be fine for that. And then of course he does kill and keep things dead, which is amazing. So I think this is a bad run. But I just want to show you what really happens when you fight these teams against a Rotos with a Tormin in there. That's normally what happens. All the time, that's normally what happens. Luckily, right here, we've got one without a Rotos in here. So again, our Foley got frozen. Balance the game, guys. Balance the game. Foley's supposed to pop out of it just like Dark Elhain's supposed to pop out of it and not get refrozen immediately. It's the silliest stuff ever. Okay, here she goes. She got a chance to do it. And she just blasts people, right? She does an amazing job. So I have a feeling that if I come up against a Tormin in 3's or 4's arena, I'm definitely going to throw her in there. I'll throw her in there for fun. Or if I go up against a Gorgo or a, what's her name? What's a Ray or something like that. If I go up against any of those, I will put them in there. Especially if you see a Ray in a Hegemon or something like that. I have her in immunity artifact, so Hegemon's not going to be able to decrease attack on her. He's not going to be able to do whatever artifact, provoke, sleep, stun, whatever he's got on her. And then when Ray comes in, Ray's going to remove this immunity from her, right? And then Ray's going to try to freeze her. And it's good if Ray does freeze her because then she'll immediately get to she'll get an increased attack and she'll immediately get to do her AoE with also increased turn meter, which means she's going to get to go again very soon and do it all over again. So that'd be pretty sweet. I think it'll be a good move. We definitely need to try it out. So here we go. We're beating down this Rotos with just our A1s. We got it. We got it. There you go. Get out of here, Rotos. You can't handle our Dark Elhain. She's coming. I know we got Foley in here too, but we need backup. Like I said, I don't know. There we go. We did too much. It looked like we did too much damage to him. But he did A2 that time. That was really weird. Normally when he's that low, he will do his A3 and just take somebody out. But whatever. We got it. It worked. He's dead. Dead with the help of Foley, right? But if you had anybody in there that could do additional like double hits, then it would be fine. If we had Lua in there that does 3 attacks on her A3, right? 3 AoE hits is it A3? No, it's her A2. That would be fine as well. Or Zargala or somebody like that could come in there and do some mass damage, multi-hits, because when he's lower, but we still got to do 2 hits on him to kill him from that point on. So you got to have somebody, and it's always nice to have somebody that keeps it dead. That's why we got Foley. But again, we're in Platinum Arena, right? We're in Platinum Arena. There are some hard teams in here right now. Not as hard as Reset, of course. Nowhere near as hard as Reset, but there's going to be some harder ones. So here she is. Here she is just showing off the damage, right? She's showing off the damage she can do. Now, I don't have her in the best gear. I didn't take my Trunda gear. I didn't take my Foley gear or other people's gear off of them to put it on her. I'm just surprised that she hits as hard as she does. She hits hard, and it's good. It's really good. But most champions can hit it hard, right? Most champions we can pull out of the bin, and they will do damage, but it's about what else can they do. Just a champion that does straight damage really doesn't do a lot for us in this game at all. We need champions that do damage, which all of them do, and a lot of them do great damage, but they also have utility to that. Okay, our guy got frozen here from attacking, actually. I guess Tormin might have had some... Oh, man, we did too much damage to Rotos, and everybody's frozen. I think I'm showing you now what normally happens. Like, this is the normal battle sequence whenever you fight against a Tormin and a Rotos, and you try to bring in somebody like this team I'm bringing in, right? Yeah, we clipped that. We're dead. We're dead. Because normally I would bring in my all-immunity team. It would be Arbiter, Lysandra with immunity sets on. Who else do we have? I'd have Trunda, and I'd have Madame Cirrus with immunity. Because you gotta have immunity on, because Madame will buff herself with her own self-passive that she does every single turn, and she will get herself frozen. From her, no control over that. No control over that. She buffs every turn. She will just freeze herself. Oh, we had a good hit. We had a good hit, but we got... we got frozen again. And we had a good smack. So maybe if we had 2 Dark Elhains, right? 2 Dark Elhains with 2 people, my Arbiter, and then I bring in somebody else on purpose that doesn't have immunity on, so I can try to get either one of those frozen, and then I have both of my 2 Dark Elhains go off right away. As long as they don't have shield set on, it could probably kill a few teams. It's still gonna provoke Rotos to go right away, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, that's all I've got, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I had a fun time playing Dark Elhain in Platinum Arena. It was a good time. I don't know. She can work. She can work for you, especially up against Tormin. I hope they fix her. I hope they do something with her, make her better. They talked about putting that block immunity on that passive, the fourth one, the second passive she has, the 4th ability, so that she won't get refrozen back again. And I still don't see it. Please fix your game, guys. Do something to make these champions work the way they're supposed to. I would appreciate it. We want to have fun in Arena. We really want to have fun in Arena. We want to use a lot of different champions, but you make it hard for us to do that. Appreciate all your time. Appreciate the love. I will see you guys all on a video soon.